What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I want to talk about a story out of Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out Memphis. You know I had to get that off my chest. And it's in a neighborhood called Germantown. And it's about this woman right here. This lady's name, let me get my notes. Her name is Taisha Jones, and she was a homeowner, and she was throwing elaborate parties, as the story goes, at her home in a looked like an affluential neighborhood. But neighbors have been complaining and stuff like that, and the city came down on her. She wound up selling the home. I want to show you this small interview, and I want you to listen to this woman. Tell me if you see something familiar in her excuse and what she says. Just because you have a house, you know, people say my house, my rules, that a lot of times goes for what's inside the house. But what you do outside for neighbors and passerbys to see don't always placate to your rules, even though you pay taxes like everybody else. Guys, take a look at this foolishness.
Tonight, a Germantown family says they're moving after becoming the center of a house party controversy. The latest party at that house was met with an outcry from the community and action from the city. Fox 13's Jack Bilyeu was live at Germantown City Hall. Jack, that homeowner says what happens at her house is her business, but local laws seem to say otherwise.
Well, the city of Germantown says it filed an injunction last week, saying in a statement that the parties at that house violated local codes and disturbed the neighborhood. Now, since that injunction was filed, the house was put back on the market. Now, this all follows a massive party at the home that was held in July. That party was advertised on social media as Reposado Festival Part 2 and featured a performance by rapper Big Boogie. The homeowner confirmed to Fox 13 her sale is the direct result of the city's injunction, which she believes is a targeted attack.
I'm paying my taxes like anybody else. I'm following rules like anybody else. If the party did not affect you, why are you making it a big deal? Like I said, it's racism, and they're clearly showing that they're racist.
Well, the city of Germantown told Fox 13 it did not get any complaints during the party, but they said in a statement about the injunction that the home was being marketed as an event venue and that there were unlicensed alcohol sales happening. I'm putting together the homeowner's response to that for tonight at 10. Daryl?
That's Fox 13's Jack Bilyeu live in Germantown. Jack, thank you.
You saw the story and the gripe of Miss Taisha Jones, and it fell on deaf ears, evidently. Now, it says that the house went back up on the market. I guess they was renting the house because it takes a while to sell a house. So, I mean, they said the house is up for sale. I guess the people just want to sell the house and not deal with stuff. But as you can see, that type of house, you can see that a house like that is in a certain type of neighborhood. We all know this. How come she doesn't? And that's my situation with her. It's like some people just are very disingenuous, and then they quick to throw that race card out. That's why it has lost traction when people do it now. To me, calling somebody racist because they don't agree with you is just as bad as calling a man a homosexual when he's not. And it has a lot of powerful energy. It's a lot of powerful, you know, impact behind that word to call that to somebody, because if the right people hear that, that's a moniker that sticks with you forever. Them people ain't racist if rules is rules. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody wants to deal with a lot of noise and stuff. I guarantee you, people in that housing, that own them houses, ain't in their 20s. And if they are, they have a mindset to where peace and quiet is one of the reasons why they moved in that neighborhood. Whether you look at this as a situation of, you know, you want to have a party and people stop me, there's different ways, avenues, and channels you can go down to achieve your objective. You put a post on social media and you don't think that bring riffraff? You advertising a rapper to come in that neighborhood to rap. Did y'all see how many people was out there? They had party tents and everything. Evidently that was in the backyard, but still it attracts all type of people. I know you didn't have security out there, people walking through a metal detector. You saw all them ninjas out there. Let's keep it the hell real. They get the popping shots. This Memphis too. Come on, they get the popping shots out there. Where the people gonna run? Anywhere they feel safe. Other people's backyards, front of the house. Speaking of front of the house, where all these people park? It was like 300 people out there. And you oblivious to all this. All you care about is having a party, making your little money or whatever, and don't care nothing about the neighbors. Now, did you hear the media? Oh, the neighbors didn't complain as the party was going on because they don't want problems. Woman already showed with her attitude, she probably hard to talk to. I wonder if she went and asked the people, hey, I'm gonna have another party, is it okay? She never mentioned that on the thing. All she did was cry and say, oh, they're racist, and this is proof of it. Listen, if I had a neighbor that lived next to me and threw wild parties like Animal House the movie and played a bunch of rock and roll, I would have a problem with that, and I would complain because why? It doesn't line up with the way, I receive music and just, it's a lot of noise and stuff, and I paid to be here for a reason. Regardless of his rap music or not, don't everybody like that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, you can't just force something because you're in your yard and you're this, you're that. I mean, if you had a small contingent of people and it was family members and you was throwing a birthday party and you did this multiple times, I wouldn't see it as a problem. But those type of parties like that, they go well into the middle of the night. People linger around. People are drinking. See, they said they were serving unauthorized alcohol. I'm sure you ain't got no liquor license. Then you ain't got no vending license to be doing that outside. It's so many different things here that I think were ignored, and the complaint is verified. This has to be something bad, guys. I want you to pay attention when the city comes in and acts that quickly. She's breaking a lot of rules. But it's not your fault. It's the neighbor's fault. Because they racist. See how stupid that sound? Everybody has common sense, but some people choose to mute their common sense and stick to things that have no real significance. I pay taxes like everybody else. Yeah, on your land and your property. But when you're doing something and it affects the eyes and ears of other people and causes a disruption or a disturbance with them, a public disturbance is considered what? An offense. You can get a ticket for it. You can get a ticket for playing loud music. You can get a ticket for driving in a neighborhood that you pay taxes in over the speed limit, so on and so forth. Nobody's untouchable. When you get a house, it don't mean that everything you say, your home, your way, applies both inside and outside the home all the time. It doesn't. And this woman right here, man, come on. She know better. That's the thing. You know better. It's not no stupid woman. She know better. She know better. I mean, it's not racism. It's a huge problem. You can't just, go around and do what you want and then say, hey, the hell with everybody else. This is my house. I'll do. And you see a lot of people doing this type of stuff. It's not right. It's not right. You have to have respect for other people, whether you want to or not. That's all I'm saying. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. And then another thing is this. I'm watching the thing. I didn't even expect her to bring race up at all. So I'm like, and I think the media made sure they put that part in there to show how silly this woman sound. For real. I mean, that could have been dangerous. That whole situation. And not dangerous because it's black folk. It's just dangerous because you don't know who's in your yard. You only care about the tickets, the money, and having this thing lit. Man, that could have been catastrophic. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.